Hi guys, good morning. It's June 21st, uh, 10 a.m., 5 past 10 in the morning. And today I am off from work. And I would like to share to you that I already received my certificate of Food Safety Level 1. It arrived yesterday in the mail. And now, I think afternoon, when my husband get this mail. So I would like to share to you this certificate. It's very important since it is required in food handling industry if you are working in a company which you serve or prepare food. So this is one of the requirements from the interior health. So this is the certificate. I just cover my name there for privacy in a bond paper size, and they also send it in a pocket size certificate like this one where you can put it in your pocket. And if there is an inspection, then you can just show it. And I noticed that there's a tear on the side, so I just tape it because I think it's the handling of the mail, something like that here. But anyway, and it says here that of course your name, and it says has successfully completed Food Safe Level 1 of the Food Safe Training Program, valid until May 2nd of 2028. So that is 5 years from now. I took it on May 6th this year, last May. So this is the food certificate from Food Safe BC. I am currently living in the town of Armstrong, and we're closer to Vernon, so that's where I took my exam. It's a face-to-face classes or class from 9 to 1 p.m. and then the exam is up to 3:30. So it's like a whole day training. And me and my coworker took it, and we successfully passed the exam. And it's really very necessary that you have to focus on it while or during the training, because it's a little bit expensive. It's a $90 exam. It's a $90 certificate, so it's expensive. If you don't pass the training, or if you don't pass once, your money will be a waste. You have to take it again and then pay another $90. Anyway, so this is now the certificate. And it took like 6 weeks for my certificate to arrive. And for the reason that they put the wrong address in the mail. So I was wondering, since my coworker already received hers after 4 weeks, more or less 3 to 4 weeks wait for our certificate to arrive. Anyway, she already get hers, and then I was wondering why mine was not yet here. So I called Interior Health, and of course we took it in Vernon, so Interior Health Vernon. And then she tried to look at in the record, and my what do you call that, the address is wrong, is not correct. So anyway, there's no return. Also, they don't receive any return of that mail, so they just resend another copy to my correct address. So after, I think, a week, I received the certificate. So I'm very happy. It's very necessary to have the certificate to show if the inspection comes, because every now and then they come. I think I have mentioned to you this one before about the book, the Foodsafe level 1, which you can get it if you do the face-to-face. But also you can do it online. Only me and my coworker prefer it to do it face-to-face because we can ask more questions, and it can be, elaborated and discussed well, so that we can just talk it once. So this book, you have this includes already the $90 for your fee. This book uh, includes 9 units. I've already shared it to you last time, but I just want to do it again since I have already passed the exam and have my certificate. Anyway, very basic. What is food safety? The scope is the handling, the receiving the products that you're going to cook, the preparation, the storage, and of course hygiene, like that. So that is the very basic: handling, preparation, storage, and hygiene of the individual, and of course the place, the environment. That's very important. So this one, our facilitator, our teacher, discussed this one really very clearly. And after each unit, she gave us also 5 sample test questions, which are very important during the exam, because during the exam you have to do it yourself, and you cannot open anymore. You cannot open anymore your book, so that during the explanation you have to focus, you have to listen very carefully, you have to ask question if you don't understand, if you want clarification, because after that one, when the exam starts, everybody's quiet. Maybe you can ask 1 or 2 questions, but you're not allowed because you will disturb others. During the time, I think we are 10 participants in that time of our class. So anyway, the first unit is the cause of foodborne illness. Foodborne is just another name or another term of food poisoning. So it's not anymore, the food poisoning word is not anymore used, but foodborne illness. So that is the term that is used especially this time. This is the very recent book, as what our facilitator told us. So this is the very latest, the latest reference, the latest book that they use. And then Unit 2 about microbes and foodborne illness. The first one is the causes, and Unit 2 is the microbes. What are kinds of microbes that will cause foodborne illness? And then Unit 3 is food safety plans. Under that one, the hazards, critical control points, monitoring actions, corrective actions, sample food safety plans. And then Unit 4, you have food handler health and hygiene. It's very important that we as the worker is also following the proper hygiene, because we are the one who is handling the food, preparing the food, and serving the food. And then Unit 5 is the receiving and storing food safely. From the moment the food comes from the delivery truck or whatever that bring, or the truck that comes and bring the food, from that moment there is already food safety is already considered, the receiving and the storing. So that is already discussed under that unit. And then Unit 6, preparing food safely. especially the temperature, the thawing of the food, preventing cross contamination, that is using the chopping board or the knives, so that cross contamination can be prevented, can be avoided. Cooking for the correct temperature, how to use food thermometer, hot holding foods, cooling foods, reheating food, a special case faulty products, eggs handled with care. So for Unit 6, this is particularly about temperature. Unit 7, serving food safely. There are so many cases that the foodborne illness occur because of serving food. This must be considered very well, so that the people or the customer can be protected from foodborne illnesses. So it is explained under this unit. Self-service and buffets, serving food, clearing and setting tables, single service items, taking away leftovers, catering and delivery. So that is under Unit 7, which is the serving food safely. Unit 8, cleaning, sanitizing, and pest control. In the environment of the work area, whichever it is, the store or the kitchen. You cannot avoid like insects, pests, like that. So under this unit, it is explained how to clean and sanitize, and pest control also. Cleaning and sanitizing, dishwashing, sanitation plans, wooden cutting boards, and pest control. So that is under Unit 8. And Unit 9, the last one, which is as important as all the other units, premises requirements. Under that, we have 9 basic requirements in a food service establishment. Potable water, adequate hot water supply, adequate cooler and freezer storage, adequate lighting, grease traps, proper ventilation, proper waste disposal, hand washing sinks, proper dishwashing facilities, food contact services, preventative maintenance, some important preventative maintenance measures, and emergency situations. So that is under Unit 9, which is premises requirements. All these guys are very important to know in when you are working in food service industry, for the people that you are serving and for the person who is also working in that establishment. The exam is only 50 items, and at least you have to get correct answer, 35 correct answers. So I think that's the passing mark, 70%. That I think that is how it goes. So anyway, if you are working and trying to get a certificate, so this is the things that you have to remind yourself, you have to think about. And I'm not sure if you can buy this outside, if this book is available in bookstore or something. It might be available online, but this is the book that we use during our class just this year, 2023. And if you pass this year, it will be valid up to 5 years, May of 2028. All right. So I hope that those who are thinking and those who are already planning to do the food safe level, you prepare already yourself, especially about the contents. Prepare it so that you can pass your exam. You have just to focus if you are doing it online, just make sure to have time to read and digest it properly and do some practice tests, because they give practice tests online. But it's not that much. I have tried, I have seen it. It's not that much, but you have an idea already. So hopefully you will pass also your exam, and you will be able to get the certificate that is needed and required if you're working in the food service industry. Okay guys, good luck, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.